Under the penal law, which of the following actions by a notary public constitutes a felony? To answer this question, let's have a look at the penal law and specifically section 175.40, which is entitled Issuing a False Certificate. And if we jump to the bottom, it states quite clearly, issuing a false certificate is a Class E felony. And remember, the question asks for what constitutes a felony. So with this in mind, let's have a look at the four choices to determine our solution. Choice A states issuing a false certificate. Well, that's precisely what we just read from the law, and therefore choice A seems to be our solution. But before we mark it as such, let's have a look at the other three choices just to be certain. Choice B states charging an excessive notarial fee. Now, while this may amount to a misconduct of the notary public, the consequences of doing so does not arise to the level of constituting a felony under the law, and therefore choice B is not our solution. Choice C states refusing to notarize a document for lack of identification. Well, not only does this not constitute a felony, in fact, this would be the notary public doing what they're supposed to do, and therefore choice C is certainly not the solution. And finally, choice D states administering an oath without a seal. Again, like choice B, while this may amount to a misconduct, it does not rise to the level of constituting a felony under the law, and therefore choice D is not the solution, which leaves choice A, issuing a false certificate, as the correct solution.